Brandon. Now, I don't know how much you know about fitness or what your experience is or anything like that, but obviously you can see I run gyms. I have an empty gym. At the moment we are still in lockdown here in Victoria in Australia. This is just, I'll just give you what I would call archery specific exercises and warm-ups and things. If you know this stuff, just tell me. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do a workout now. But I do shoulder warm-ups before anything I do with upper body. Just number one, because the shoulder joint is the most complex joint we have, and when you stuff your shoulder up, and I think a lot of archers do it, they're not messing up they're messing up the interior muscles. So I'm not going to bore you with the names, but there's little muscles that run through the shoulder. You can look it up: supraspinatus, infraspinatus, things like that attach to the scapula, the shoulder blade. When they mess something up, they mess those up. And the first thing I'm going to show you is what all archers should be doing anyway. And most of the archery clubs here would have them, those thin elastic bands. So you've got this one. This one's pretty thick. That's too thick. But you can do the same thing that I'm about to do here with the cables. I don't know if you go to the gym or not, or if you've got equipment. But you can just get these bands and use them. And as a warm-up, many people would use them like you would have a broom handle. So I have the band straight out here. This is better than a broom handle, but coming up and over, you can stretch it out a little bit. I would go sometimes like this, down again, and around. And that's essentially just for shoulder mobility. Because, like I said, when you stuff something up, especially I see so many people selling all their archery equipment because they say they've done their shoulder. If they've done their shoulder, they're not doing their deltoid. They're not doing the delts on the outside. They're not doing their trapezius, which is the one in the middle that pulls your shoulder blades together. They're not doing that. They're doing the small muscles on the inside. If you don't warm them up, you're screwed. And if you're pulling, I can't get to the shops, I'm buying a new bow. I loved your review of the Prime. I'm going to go try out some Primes, maybe the Matthews as well. But yeah, it's time I need a new bow. I'm looking at about 80 pounds or 75 pounds, so yeah, we'll see. But first thing I would do is rotator cuff exercises. Any rotator cuff exercise, and if you Google all this stuff, it's all going to be rotator cuff. Any rotator cuff warm-up is what you need to do. So I'll finish this one here. I'll just do a quick one on what I do for my rotator cuff, apart from using maybe a broom handle to do reps over my shoulders, use the band like that. That starts to warm up those little muscles on the inside. But yeah, I'll stop this. I'll do some rotator cuff exercises and just show you what I mean, what I want you to feel, especially what you should be feeling when you're doing the exercises. And you can do these same exercises with this cable. So the cable I'm using here on this is a dual cable pulley machine. The cable I'm using, you can use a rubber band tied to something. So on this side, I've got a band tied to it. You can literally just use a band jammed in a doorway or tied to a pole, or out on your veranda, tied to the pole and use it. So I'll stop this video, try to keep them a bit short, and I'll send you another one quickly on just warming up your rotator cuffs. Cheers.